Hey guys, today I'm going to be sharing with you my current beauty favorites. I haven't done a favorites video in months. I don't even remember the last time I did a monthly favorite or even a current favorites video, so I figured I would share some of my favorites with you guys. I have a ton of new products and even skincare and one pair of shoes that I want to share, so let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to start with is foundation. I have two foundations here. The first one is from the drugstore, and this is the Maybelline Dream Velvet Soft Matte Hydrating Foundation, and I recently did a haul on this. I got it, I want to say maybe a month ago, but I have been using it and testing it out, and I really like it. This does give you a matte finish, but it's almost like a creamy matte. It doesn't look drying at all. I really like this. The color I have it in is 75 Natural Beige. The next foundation I want to talk about is by Becca, and this is the Radiant Skin Satin Finish Foundation, and I got this off of HauteLook. It was, I think, $10, super affordable, and they always have Becca Cosmetics on there, but I got it, it's been about 2 months now, and I love this foundation. If you guys have watched me for a while, you know that I love the Becca Ultimate Coverage Foundation, and this is similar, but it definitely isn't as full coverage. This leaves you with a satin finish, very hydrating, and the coverage isn't bad. It's probably like medium to full coverage. You can build it up, but I just love the finish on this. It just looks so hydrating, and it doesn't sink into any fine lines or pores or anything like that, so really been liking that. The color I have it in is Cafe. I did want to mention one product that's like a primer. This has been going around the YouTube community for such a long time now because of Nikki tutorials, and this is the Nivea Men Post Shave Balm. And the reason people use this for a primer is because it has glycerin in it, and it really helps your makeup stay on longer and really just stick to your face. And this has not broke me out or anything like that. I've been using the Too Faced Hanger RX primer, and I love that one, but this was $5 and you get 3.3 fluid ounces. This really does make my makeup stay on all day long, so really have been liking this. A concealer from the drugstore. This is the Maybelline Master Conceal. It has taken me so long to hop on this bandwagon. This concealer has been out for quite some time, but I just recently picked it up and fell in love. This is really hydrating, but the coverage is amazing. This really conceals dark circles, any redness. I have two shades of this, but this one is the one that I use the most, just right underneath my eyes to conceal the dark circle and redness, and this is in the shade Medium. I do have a lighter one that I highlight with as well. A few highlighters. One is by ColourPop, and this is called Wisp. And I know I have talked about this before. I have hit pan on this, and that's saying a lot because I have a ton of highlighters, but this formula is amazing. It's not powder, it's not cream, it's like an in-between, but it's like really cushiony and soft. When you press it in, you can see your little fingerprints. This is just a beautiful, beautiful highlighter, very golden, but it looks so pretty, especially on tan skin tone. ColourPop Cosmetics has came out with a ton of new products, but their highlighters are out of this world, and they're so affordable. I think they're $8, I want to say. And I apply this with a beauty blender or just my fingertips, and it just gives you a really nice, vibrant glow. This is definitely not something that looks natural. You can definitely tell you're wearing a highlighter when you put this on, but that's what I love about it. The next one is also a really nice pop of glow, and this is the Laura Geller Gelato Illuminator in Gilded Honey. I'm sure you guys have seen this floating around before. This is absolutely gorgeous. Again, another gold highlighter, but this is a powder consistency, and this is just so smooth and so silky. It just glides on your skin, and that is the top one right there, if you guys can tell. Looking at them both, they're very similar, but the Laura Geller is a little bit more gold, and the Wisp is more peachy compared to Laura Geller. but both of them just look gorgeous on your skin and they just glide on. Really love that. So the next thing I want to talk about is lip products, and the first one I'm going to talk about is Plum Crazy by Gerard Cosmetics. It is a lip gloss, and this is currently what I am wearing right now. I've had this for over a year now, and I cannot stop wearing this. This just complements my skin tone, and I just love the color of this. It's like that rosy mauve color that's been so popular going around, like the Kylie Jenner lips, but in a gloss form. I'm not really that into liquid lipsticks. I mean, I love the way they look, but they're just so drying on my lips that this is the perfect like replacement for that. It gives you the color, but it still leaves your lips feeling moisturized, and I don't mind the glossy look. So I've been loving this one. The next two are liquid lipsticks. The first one is by ColourPop, and the reason I'm picking this one is because I just love the shade. This is called Trap, and it is like a cool toned beigey color. It's like a pinky beige color. It's definitely more cool toned, but I use this with a lot of lip products just to put it in the center of my lips, and it just makes your lips appear bigger and more plump, so that's why I love this shade. The next one is by Ulta, and this is a matte lip cream. So if you do not like the really, really dry lips that a lot of liquid lipsticks will do, this lip cream is really hydrating. Now this product does not dry down completely like liquid lipsticks. Liquid lipsticks do not transfer, but this definitely will. You can tell that you have something on your lips, so keep that in mind. But this lip cream is super hydrating, and it just feels better to me than a lot of the liquid lipsticks. So this color is called Stirring, and again, it's by Ulta. Super affordable. I want to say it was like $8 or $9. Really gorgeous red shade. And the last lip product I want to talk about is this Vaseline Lip Therapy in Rosy Lips. It just comes in a little pot like that, and it's got a pretty red shade to it. When you apply it to your lips, it gives you like a pink tint, but love the smell. It smells like roses, but it's not too overpowering. It's not too sweet. And I apply this when I go to sleep, and it keeps my lips moisturized, and I just love the way it smells. Alright, so moving on to blushes. The first one I want to talk about is Baked Satin Blush by Lorac, and this is in the shade Exposed. And this is a gorgeous pink with some silver like micro glitter in there. Now if you don't like glitter or a lot of sheen, then this will not be the blush for you. I love blushes that have a little bit of sheen to it and not so much glitter, but this glitter is so fine that you really can't even tell once it's on your cheeks. But the color is just so pretty. And it's right there. The next blush is by Kat Von D, and this is in the shade Heartagram. And this is a beautiful plum shade with a little bit of fuchsia in there is what I see. This looks absolutely beautiful. Now you do have to use a light hand with this because it can come off super dark and look a little blunt and hard to blend out. But if you just use a light hand with this, this just gives your cheeks a really nice hint of color. I'll do a little swatch for you guys. It is right next to the Lorac. It's right there. An eyeshadow palette that I want to mention, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this before, but recently I've really been liking it. This is the Lorac Pro 2 palette. It's in the gray packaging. And I wasn't sure if I was going to like this when I initially got it because there's a lot of cool tone colors in here, but I really have fallen in love with this. These like rosy shades and the plum, the black is really nice. I just love this palette. Even this like moss green color is really pretty. There's so many different looks that you can do with this, and I've been playing around with cool tone eyes, and I actually really like it. I was so stuck on doing warm eyes and warm colors that I was missing out on cool toned colors and shades, and I've really been liking it. So really love this palette. There's so many looks. This cool gray is so pretty. I love it. And then one other color I want to show you. This is from the Urban Decay Naked Basics palette. There's one shade in here that I love and wear all the time. It is the first shade right here. This is in the shade Venus. Now, this is the color that I wear in the inner tear duct 99% of the time. I always grab for this one. I don't know why, it just really makes my eyes look bright and more awake, and I just love the way it goes on. It is just a beautiful, like vanilla gold, and I just really like the way it looks. So that is the color that I love from this palette. So a few skincare products. I did a Sephora haul. I will link it down below if you guys want to see it, but I got these two products in there. They are by Sunday Riley, and it is Luna and Good Genes. So I got the Luna Sleeping Night Oil, which has retinol and blue tansy, and then the Good Genes is an all-in-one lactic acid treatment. So what I have been doing is after I cleanse my face, I will apply a toner, which I will show you, and then I go in with a few drops of this Luna oil and just rub it into my skin and let that really sink in for about 20 minutes. And then I will go in with the Good Genes serum and apply that all over my face. I use about 1 pump of this. I feel like that's enough to cover your whole face. And I've really just been seeing a difference. Now, you won't see an immediate difference in my opinion. I've used it for about a month now, and I've really been seeing a difference. It just makes my skin look smooth, and it really has taken away a lot of the texture that I had on my skin. I've been dealing with dry skin lately, and I haven't had any dryness. My skin just feels smooth, and even some of my dark, like acne scarring has started to fade, so I'm guessing it's from this. There's other stuff that I use too, but this is something new that I've introduced, and I've really been liking the way my skin looks. It just adds a healthy glow, and I've really been liking it, so I wanted to mention that. And then the toner that I've used is by Epionce, and this is the Balancing Toner. And I heard about this through Brianna from Premier Look. She mentioned this toner, and this is just a hydrating toner. This is for dry, sensitive to normal skin. It's paraben free, and you can put it on a cotton pad, but I just like to spray it. I feel like it's so convenient because I hate getting a cotton pad and rubbing it on. This is just so easy just to spray on right after I get out of the shower, and I've been using this every single day for about 6 weeks now, and my skin has not felt better. It feels so hydrated, so moisturized. I don't feel like that dry tightness that I usually feel when I get out of the shower. So really been liking this toner. One last thing I want to mention are a pair of shoes. So the shoes that I want to mention are the Valentino Rockstud pumps. And here is what it looks like. They are absolutely gorgeous. I love them. This is the leopard print, and I believe they still have these. I got these, it's been about 6 months now. I got them like over the summertime, but I feel like they're so appropriate for fall and winter. I just love the print on them. The strap is black leather with gold studs on them, and it is I think it's 4-inch heel. These are the most comfortable high-end shoes that I have tried. I just love these. This pretty much goes with any outfit. I've worn this with skirts and dresses and even like ripped denim jeans. I just feel like you could wear something so simple and so basic and pair these shoes and really have a classy outfit. So these are the shoes that I have been loving. Now, if you want to see these actually on my feet, then I will put my shoe collection video in the description bar. I did some of my fall and winter shoes, so I will add that video down below if you guys want to see it. But those were all of my favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment and let me know what your favorites are and what you've been loving. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye, guys.